less, like, they make these grunts somehow less intelligent than the, animated Team Rocket team. Hello, Uranguru. Shattered Psyche. Oh, and again, I need to give these guys rainbow beans. That's neat. Just as an animation. And they've all definitely earned spots for that. Cool. Yeah. Just because I know I would like more Pokemon gaining extra experience, I just need to figure out who is and who is not maxed. Okay. So we go with you. Hello. Just knocking this out quickly. I will need to remember this a little bit better next time. Next time I do a proper switch. What I mean is what I mean. So the north one comes back into this room, and the south one goes elsewhere. But did he max out from that? Yes, he did. So Necrozma. Hello. Happy little light thief. Ta-da. Drop the stick. I'm surprised I'm not having audio issues here just because I'm holding the DS in an odd way to do this. Maybe we'll be fine. Yeah, I forget that that's in the small screen. Next is maxing out Raichu. I wonder how Blacephalon eats. Because that's what we're doing next, is we are feeding Blacephalon. Oh, that's your front. You apparently have a mouth. Beasts are neat in a way. Just because they are designed to be very alien. But yeah, this should go back to that one. Or not. Okay, free revive. I don't really have anything else to show off, so we'll just be making our way through. With my very sub-optimized teams. Sent out Hypno. Oranguru. Blacephalon was probably a better idea to lead with. Sure. Just because Blacephalon, I know, has Shadow Ball. Nice, Oranguru. Good job, buddy. Alright. And do we need to put Blacephalon out there? Nah. Just start ticking at him with Turtonator. Why not? Dragon Pulse. There we go. Hypno down. Primate. Yes, I think yes. Primate, fighting is still weak to Ghost? I'm questioning that all of a sudden because I don't know. It's not weak to. Just doing this for the fun of it. Mind blown. Kind of like Explosion, but you take less damage. Archie, you're level 61. Turtonator, you're level 62. We're getting there. In a way. The wild Torkoal you're fighting keeps stalling with Protect. That is a bummer. Where do you go? Do you just go to another partially empty room? Turtonator's fine to lead with, still. Well, this was embarrassing. I'm still going to battle you, though. Go for it, miss. I'm curious. It doesn't help that it paralyzed your Smeargle. That is also fair. So every time it doesn't protect, you can't hit it. Yeah, sure, Flamethrower. Stockpile. That's fine. I'm still gonna hurt you. That did not do much. Glare. That's paralyzed. I was gonna say, that should paralyze me, shouldn't it? Yep. Neat that the Inferno Overdrive comes from the shell. The thing I was thinking about because of Turtonator, I kind of wish rather than being an attack, his reactive ability wasn't, well, his reactive thing was an ability. So when something hits him in a physical fight, he just does damage back. But it's rather than rock type damage or normal type damage, it would count as fire type damage. I think that would be interesting. And you could do that with a few other Pokemon. Like in the same way, you have the Pokemon that can paralyze on being hit and other similar types. Let's heal people up real quick. Wanted health heals too, thank you. because we're slowly working our way to what I believe is Archie. There's a completely other way to go still, too. Oh, there's Archie. Or at least his room. We'll come back to that in a minute. Because all we need to do is go from here. We're going to take the other route that is the opposite of here. Oh. I did not know that those portals went into other places. Version. Go Oranguru. Fake out. Yep. Give me thing. Ooh, feint. Right. Wait, no, feint is not feint attack. That is. Feint is the one to get past protection. Repeatable counter damage without taking up a move slot sounds OP. Fair, but I would think something along the lines of Rocky Helmet and Rough Skin. So maybe, at best, it's 10% damage. Not an attack in itself, it's just a light amount of damage. Ooh. That is another trainer. And that's another electrode. Like, the idea is that it's the same as something that already exists. Just a different typing. Like, I get it in the instance where, hey, you used protect, like you use a protect equivalent and it does a benefit, but his isn't even protection. He still takes the damage. So I feel like the ability would be better. To an extent, I'm against clone moves that are of the same type and do the exact same thing. I'm not necessarily against clone moves that are, oh, this Pokemon can do this, but it does different type damage. So, like, I'm not against the mix of having, like, the static and burn when you hit a Pokemon in melee. I'm not against having the mimics of that. I'm just saying, like, hey, this ability paralyzes using electricity, and this ability also paralyzes using electricity. So, like, Hypnosis, Spore, and the like are fine in their own right. Like, that'd be like saying I don't like other moves that can poison. It's a lot of balancing act. Because, you know, having Tackle and Scratch and Pound, which are just normal type attacks that do relatively the same damage, it's kind of a moot thing. Like, yeah, you could have all three of those, you could have one. They just don't act any differently. Oh, it's just split here that brings you to both sides. So this should take me back into the other room with this trainer. Yep. I like that the trainers do stand off to the side in this one once you beat them. Like, it's a small little thing that, yeah, we're still around, but we're not going to just stand in the same spot or walk around in the same area. And I'm checking places to make sure I'm not making mistakes. Yep, there's another trainer here. Archie's is definitely more maze-like, and Maxie's was very puzzle basis. Like, this one feels like it's taking longer just because I'm having to go find new things or walk through old things and backtrack a little bit to figure out where I'm going. Ooh, Grass Knot. That's a fun move for something that is huge. Like, I'm against clone moves that do the exact same thing. Like, a move that reduces a stat point by 1, and another move that reduces a stat point by the same stat point by 1. But there is no, there is no typing loss in the stat abilities most of the time. Sometimes you are immune to, confusion, which having multiple methods of getting confusion or poison or paralysis off is not bad. It's just when it feels like you can actually load up a Pokemon with 3 to 4 moves that do the exact same thing is when it gets weird. Destiny Bond. Oh no. I don't think I ever said I was against the clone moves. I think it was that I spoke that I agree with the decision they made in tapering down the number of moves when they went to Sword and Shield. Just because in some instances it is, hey, they're clone moves and it doesn't do much for us to have them. Alright, so that goes back. I'm having to go the other way one more time just because I missed one teleporter pad early on. But also, in here, it's just more and more trainers. We will be... I think all of tonight is just going to be Rainbow Rocket stuff. They didn't get rid of just clone moves. That's fair. They got rid of a number of moves. They have a fair reason behind it, and most of that reason is just that they wanted to taper down the number of moves. And that is their choice. I have nothing against the choice of creators most of the time. Because in most instances, I just enjoy what they make content-wise. Because it's something I don't recognize most of the time. Like, oh, this move that I don't use that isn't in the game. Well, I don't actually remember. I don't actually know. Because it's not that they're getting rid of A-tier... They're not getting rid of the high competitive A-tier moves most of the time, are they? They're just weeding out things that might not be heavy use or available or stuff like that. Wait, did that Tentacruel just struggle? You only had Ring Out on your Tentacruel? That's weird. That is very weird. It is going to be frustrating if I go this other direction and it turns out that the focused on your Magneton evolving. Fair. Yeah. Like, again, I wasn't paying attention to what moves there were because there was too much attention focused on by others on other things. Oh, that goes. Don't tell me this is just going to go back to the beginning in both instances. Still need to find Dedenne before you leave Blush Mountain. Best of luck. Yeah, this all just... Well, that was a waste of my time. Everything just goes back to the beginning. Down. Down. And those two go nowhere. Like, it's less mazy when you, just know where you... That's actually really easy to do if you just wanted to rush it. Hello, trainers. I'll stop you right here. No need for my supervisor here to worry himself. Yeah, I guess all of them count as Rocket executives now, the higher-up leaders of the other teams. But also, I'm pretty sure Giovanni has them convinced that they all want to join him, but not in a way that they realize is bad for them as a whole. Because his wants are not the same as their wants. He just has them convinced that he will help them get what they want. What's going on? I thought I heard something at my door, so I'm gonna go check it. There we go. Walk away, come back, and the Furo is gone. But also, I did not have anything in my front porch. Because sadly, my chair is still not here. And at this point, it's gone on for so long that I might actually just stick with this seat that I'm using if I have to cancel the order, because I'm getting used to it. Puck has some pretty good special defense, so this might not even take him out. Yep. Minimize. I don't know if I don't think my Ringaroo has any other offensive abilities, does he? But yeah, especially not in this instance. So we'll just swap him. Actually, it's easy enough just to. No. Which one is it? Do things by look. Right. There we go. Took a second. I figured out where my Lepa berries were. We're also close to, on the YouTube side, of catching up. 2 weeks of 2 episodes a day is what it took to get to where we are able to do right. And with the 40-minute episodes instead of 30 minutes, we are going to catch up and be ahead soon. So we'll see. Alright. So let's just do this, because Raichu is my best bet against our Aqua Lad here. Hey, Archie. What's this? You defeated the Team Rainbow Rocket goons, did you? No. Did you now? That's a shame. They weren't my real crew, but they were still mine for the moment. The name's Archie, the leader of Team Aqua. When I completed my great plan, I got swallowed up by a giant wave. When I came around, I was in this world. I did not mean for 2 Monster Hunter videos to end up in the Ultra Sun playlist. I will go fix that later. The boss of Team Rainbow Rocket was kind enough to let me use this room as my own. I've been trying to figure out our way back to get back to my own home. And I do want to go back eventually, but I find myself thinking maybe I should make this world more like my ideal while I'm here anyway. I've got the Sea Basin Pokemon Kyogre. With its power to control the rains, it'll call down a great deluge to wash away this world's land. This world doesn't have much land to begin with, man. All life is born from the sea. If we help the ocean expand, we're creating the cradle for future life to grow and thrive. The best possible future for both people and Pokemon, don't you think? Oh, so you want to get in my way just like that buffoon from Team Magma? Well then, you little scamp, it's the rope's end for you and your Pokemon. Does that mean he's gonna hang us if we lose here? Considering a rope's end? Team Aqua Archie. Yeah, they all have Pokemon in Master Balls. And only Master Balls. So this was probably not a night. That's okay. Four smallish islands is too much land. That is fair. I don't have anything particularly good here. Just stick Dugtrio out there to hit hard the next round. Defense down, maybe? Oh, right. Dugtrio is not the hardest hitter. Or best defensive. I gotta remember that. I always assume rock types and ground types and steel types are that way. I would like something fast, so I'm just gonna stick Raichu out there. Just gonna be like that, huh? I think I'd train Rosemary. Speed? Not sure. Yeah, from the typing. But even then, Crunch alone did a lot of damage. I should have also adjusted some of my team for actually fighting. Beast Boost. Special Attack Rose. Dark is neutral against Steel, yeah. So if it's not... Essentially for the one Pokemon, if it is not negative, it is positive. What am I doing? Like if it's not resisted, it's too much damage. Hey, good job, Blacephalon. And Sharpedo with Liquidation seems like it would be a good fight. Sure, Beast Boost away. Rangaroo. I'm not going to swap off of this very quickly. Dark Pulse. You're going to survive. Just enough. Yeah, the Beast Boost abilities are probably the best thing about, well, the Ultra Beasts. Because that is now 4 special attack boosts on Blacephalon. We'll just keep it going. Buck is slow. I'm gonna try. That's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I'm curious if Blacephalon... Game doesn't want to give you a Dedenne, so you may have to start SOSing to Grimmar to find one. Fair. Hello, Kyogre. Gonna drizzle. Oh, I wish I had Thunder all of a sudden. But what I have is fine, too. Yeah, Raichu would have panned out pretty well most of this fight. But Blacephalon coming in and just wreaking havoc has been helpful. Effective. What you gonna hit me with? Oh, you're paralyzed. You might not hit me with anything. Hydro Pump. Yeah. Might. How fast would Kyogre be? Well, you're paralyzed, so it doesn't really matter, because you're not going to be very fast at all. Haha. Rangaroo. Rest of the party. Well, would you look at that? I control the ocean and all its power, and yet here I am beaten by a little tyke. Alright, you've made your point. I can see you're not one to be trifled with. If you want to get further into Team Rocket's castle, though, you'd better have checked out the pictures hanging on the walls, the red one and the blue one, too. Makes me wonder if there was a trainer like you back in my world, would I have ever been able to pull off my great dream? No. I know better. I definitely know better. Because I have stopped you multiple times. So 2 more. Oh, hey. Have your fun, Guzma. And I will be back in there after another swap, actually. Guzma just physically holding them off. Like, hey, you found the Prez yet? Not yet. Come on, you grunts, tell me where the Prez is or else. I'm not going to tell you anything. If we did, we wouldn't be able to reach. You wouldn't be able to reach her anyway. I can't breathe if you cover my face like that. That's right, if you want to get past the mirror, you'll need to get to the second floor, find the card key, and activate the switch. You'll never be able to do it. Just move. I might not be one to talk, but these guys are stupid. Oh, you're still wandering around here? You better hurry, little tyke, or you're looking for what you're looking for will be gone forever. You two weirdos, and what do you mean gone forever? Isn't the big buffoon himself, Archie? Hey, careful who you call names, Maxie. I seem to recall you cowering in defeat in front of me. That's such nonsense. No matter what world we're in, I would never lose to the likes of you. Oh, you want to prove it to me then? Come on, let's settle this right here, right now. As you wish, let the victor take Alola and do with it as he pleases. Agreed. What are you talking about? This isn't your turf. Oh, there they go. They are returning home. Huh? What's going on here? Yo, I got these goons. You head upstairs. Cool. That's 2 out of 6, I think. I guess 2 out of 7? 7, because they are part of the same... Oh no, because that one counts as... Yeah. I think there's only 5, actually. Oh, geez, that's a mess and a half. Alright, so we're gonna bring this up again. And pick swaps for 6 of 6. Okay. And we don't get to decide my team for the most part this time. So 1, 2, then we add box 1, 3, Mudsdale, who hasn't really gotten to play in a while. Palisand, who did get to play for a good bit before. 14 is Shiinotic. Alright. 18 for Araquanid. And Marshadow. If we've got Marshadow, I'm going to take Mew as well. Probably should have grabbed this, the Munchlax, really. I could go Snorlax, but I'm going to get Mew and Marshadows as Z-Crystals. A whole line from up here. And we shift. There we go. Handled. And technically my team is fully healed now. And we refresh. Because everyone needs their rainbow candies. It'll probably be the end of section. You can't have one, you don't need any. You can't have one, you don't need any. So Marshadow and Mew. Hello, little guy. Yes, if you would stop with the bullshit game. Or DS, really. It is all the DS's fault. Marshadow's cute. And is just another one of these Pokemon I never thought I would ever own. I'm gonna have to fix you tonight. No valid data. Maybe if I hold. There. That'll work for now. Mew doesn't really need it just because he is such a high-leveled Pokemon right now, but I'm still gonna do it. I have to teach Mew Psychic for him to get the thing proper, I believe. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take apart VS and make sure things aren't worse on the inside. Yeah, I have the TM4. There we go. Ugh. And then Marshadow should already have the move it needs for the TM, right? Should have Spectral Thief? We will see when we get the Z move crystals, because that will tell us. Okay, we're gonna run and grab that one, because both of them are in team. It is here? Yeah. We'll be right back as soon as we can.